with this first. This is the newer one of Jordan's one. This has a timer display, but there is a model in between this and his. This is a program list. Eco, that's auto, I think that's mixed. Don't know what that is. Rapid, night, hygiene, rinse, and an actual program used to clean this out. It does need to go on later. She has told me she just seems to put the tablet in instead of this because sometimes it struggles to open, but you know, I think that is a tiny flaw with these. It's a slimline version, but let's just run through the things. So that's program 1, program 2, program 3, program 4, program 5, program 6, program 7, program 8, program 9, and back to program 1. They use program 1 and 2 the most with that, and then that, and this. I think that tells it it's got a tablet or something, but I'm not sure. Back to normal. So you've got a 3D. I don't actually know what the 3D does, but yeah. And then you've got 2. And then you've got off. So you can't have both shelves using 3D, whatever that means. It's called 3D wash zone and an inverter thing. So that is obviously the rapid. That, if you hold for 3 seconds, is child lock. That's like basically cancelling the program, I guess. So then you've got that. I think it's extra drying, I'm not sure. And you can have that as well. Both of them selected. Oh, and then you've got time delay. It goes up into half an hour increments, yeah. Oh, up until, hold on, how does it go? 1, 2, 2:33, 3:34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, okay, 20, 24, yeah. So I wonder what the longest program is you can get. On this, but I'm not sure. 350 was program 1. I think program 1's still 56. Yeah. Okay. Well, they use program 1 and 2 the most. Yeah. You've got a Nerf cooker, Nerf hob top. This is Samsung, because they recently had their kitchen redone, which is why you might not recognise this. It's my aunt's, but yeah, why would you if you aren't an OG? Hotpoint toaster and kettle. And that's a Blue Swan microwave. So this, is not my cup of tea, but she's kept it in good condition. Apart from this tiny spot of mould. And the drawer's really clean. If I show you, I don't know if I'll be able to take it out. It's also clean in here, apart from a tiny bit of lime scale at the back and the front here, because we're in London. Not going to disclose the actual location, but yeah. Hold on. It's an 8 kg model, 1400 RPM, although on the manual it says 1350 RPM is the max. So what's her favourite? Well, that's pretty much that's used on for the clean. At 90. So default to 1000, 12, 14. No spin is either no spins at all, or it just won't spin at the end. Yeah? Yeah. 4, 8, no, 6, 8,000. Right, so her favourite, I think, is mixed. Because that's the one she uses the most. So, most of the programs allow 1400. And then all the spins are the same, unless it's limited. Or like a special program, like, well, I'll run through all of them. But I think Delicates has a slightly different spin speed you're allowed. So the favourite in this is just mixed, that's why I'm going through it. You can 20, 30, 40. So theoretically this has 2 options you can enable, but hidden. So cotton's intensive is then 2, but with a pre-wash. And actually there's 2. I'll show you what I mean by the other option. Basically, this program comes with pre-wash, that bit in the drawer. Oh yeah, so that's what the hell? That's pre-wash. Main wash softener. But I actually wonder, because unless you have no spin, it won't reduce. That's 109. So 400 is back to 119. Same with all the other spins. So I wonder if temperature is going to reduce the time. It does by a little bit, because on some of the programs, if you reduce the spin slightly, it also makes the program slightly faster. Right, so this, and it also has a delay timer. I'll show you the favourite and that, well, the heart and the, what do you call it, volume thing. Because normally these have a beep, but my aunt's turned hers off. So what was I showing you? Oh yeah, 0 hours, 1, 2, 3, and it siphons all the way through. Till 24. So temperatures, that's 40 already, 60, 201, 90, 20 is basically cold, 30, also 153, so what's cold? 145. Okay, right, so I'm gonna have to try and fish her thing out. It's gone a bit too far back, and you've got this at the top. This is the back of it anyways. It's a bit dusty, but yeah. Well, not that you can see much, but so these are Cotton's programs, but they're like the standard ones. So it has different times for the size. So if it's a full load, that's the time. Partial load, which is basically half load, it will reduce the time. But I've got a way to reduce the time anyway. So 60 is already selected, and you can't change it. Okie doke. Didn't think you might be able to. It's selected at 1400, but actually, hello. If you even just reduce it down to 12, it's 140. So I have a feeling that just reducing it down by like 150 RPM is a hidden time saver option or quicker thing. Same with this one. $125. This is for 40 degrees. Oh yeah, so then 1400 is all the way back up to... I don't know why it's been programmed like that, and why they can't just have like on and off here, delay speed, temperature, and then like a time saver thing. Because then you could just put cottons pre-brackets. That would have been slightly better, but I don't know. At least it's understandable. Like, it's not one of these god-awful ones, even though it's media-made. If I had to pick any media-made machines, I would pick one of these. But anyway, we got Cottons 20 next. I think, you can't go above 20 degrees. That's why it's already labelled on the thing. 1,000. What's 1,400 then? 122 still, okay. So that's that program. This, basically though as well, the programs she uses most are Mix, that's why it's her favourite. And then she uses Cottons, all the Cottons, well not Cottons 20, she uses that for her delicate stuff. She uses these at 1200 RPM, because she was the one that told, or asked me actually, why it does that, and I said I'm not really sure. So if anyone in the comments, and Washer Tech as well, if you watch this, tell me please, because you had one of these before. And Josh, because I think he had the 7 kg model, but I can't remember. I mean, the drum size is pretty standard for 8. I mean, to be honest, the drum size I quite like. And this is the model at the top, and then the code number at the top, because the model is the same. So if anyone wants to try and date code it from that one piece of information, then go ahead. I don't know. Oh, you can have up to 1200. Don't know if that makes any difference. Nope. In time. So it's defaulted to cold, which is as labelled Express 15. But if you have 20 degrees is the same, I think. But 30 and 40 is 26 minutes. So the program she uses the most are Mix, the Cottons, Express 15 and Eco. Not entirely sure what Eco does. You can have up to 1400 on it, because you can have up to, I think it defaults at 30, you can have up to 40 degrees. At 1 hour 14. Then you got rinse and spin. Spin only. Oh, no temperature obviously. Defaults at 1,000 for some reason, but you can have 1,400. What about this? Yeah, also 1,000. Drain only, you know? I don't understand this, right? Let's have a quick look. I don't understand programs that... 2 minutes. You see, I don't get... They could replace the drain only with a different cycle, but okay. Then you've got wool. Max temperature of 40. Max spin of 600. Delicates is probably the same. Oh no, max temperature of 30. Max spin of 60 still. Then you got mix. Synthetics. Now I don't... Mix, let's just show... I've probably showed this, but you can have the 1,400 on that. So I don't understand why they can't at least allow 1,000 on this. Like it's just 800. But you can have up to 60. $134. Then you've got sports with max spin of 1,400 and a max temperature of 40. 127. Then you got baby care, which is basically, I think, let's just have a quick look. No. $140 and then $125. It's defaults at 60. Yeah, it's basically Cotton's program. So 20 degrees, 130. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah?
You getting
Yeah, I will do in a sec. So, then 60 is 150 and then 90 is 2 hours. Exactly. Yep. Cold, I'm not sure, on 120, okay. But yeah, that's about it. In terms of, oh, I was going to show you this. So, I'm just going to do this, see if it does anything. Basically, you hold that for 3 seconds, and the program you've done it on will become your favourite. If you hold this down, it turns the beat back on, and then if you hold that down, it turns the child lock on. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Oh, that's my auntie's cat, by the way.